Hi everybody, welcome on board. This is a pre-recorded video. I was called into something that I got busy with, so I have to record the video ahead of time. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. And LEK, welcome on board. Nice to see you. So, and everybody else who are coming on board, and I'm grateful for the comments and the likes, the subscriptions. Very nice. And I hope we can keep this journey going. I hope we can keep this exchange of energy happening. So when we walk through this world, one of the major things that has happened to so many of us is that we have lost ourselves to the world. And in a way, it doesn't seem like it's such a big deal. And in a way, it doesn't seem like all the social media influence and all the news and all that stuff in a way is a big deal. And for many of us, when we are lost in the world, which I was lost for a very long time, when we are lost to the world, it's easy to feel like we have to keep up on everything. We have to stay with the latest news. We have to stay aware. We have to be aware of the latest news that are coming through the ether. And we have to post social media. We have to like on social media. We have to be active. And what happens, unfortunately, to so many of us is that we lose our sense of self. We lose how we feel connected deep down inside to the world itself. When we lose this connection, which happens usually from a fairly young age. And if we look at the kids growing up today, they lose their sense of connection really, really early because they get sucked into the phones or the iPads very early. And as we feel connected through the ether of social media or online platforms, often, not always, of course there are beautiful platforms that we get connected through. Hopefully this is one of those messages that can reach you. The depth of your soul, the depth of your being. And maybe it can jolt you up a little bit, make you feel like you're resonating deep inside of you with this message. But for so many of us, when we lose ourselves to the world, meaning chasing likes, chasing friendships online, chasing appreciation, and even in regular life, we lose ourselves to the world. It's not just happening on social media platforms or in the news. We are out there looking for friends, looking for other people to make us feel better, going on dates, going out with people, to find that one person that will make you feel better, make you feel like you belong, make you feel like the world is a good place. And of course, the quick fix is the social media platforms, where we are looking for attention and connection. When we are seeking this kind of attention or connections, we are giving away our own inner connection, right? To find it out there. We're looking everywhere. That if these people over here like me, if this group over here accepts me, if these people, if I have enough followers, I have succeeded, I have arrived. And what we don't know is that we're always seeking outside for internal validation. The person that I had to find, and the person I believe you have to find, is you. The person I had to find to make me happy, which I always thought was somebody outside of myself, I had to find me. That sounds like such a cliche, right? But how do you find yourself? Where do you find yourself? When we start and look into ourselves and we realize, oh, so my whole well-being is connected to how many other people like me. My whole sense of self is connected to if they see me in a certain light or in another light. We have lost ourselves to the world. And as light workers, because I am going to call you a light worker, because I believe that's why you're sitting here, I believe that's why you're watching this channel. When we have lost ourselves to the world, we aren't really aware of our inner light, because we're not really connecting to ourselves. When you become able to breathe into yourself, find your sacred breath coming back home into your body, feeling your inner sense of aliveness, you're becoming much more aware. First, we usually become aware that, hang on, I don't feel anything. But as we sit with it, and as we learn to expand our sense of awareness, and we go inwards, we go within, we can sometimes find little pains here and there, and we breathe into them, or big pains, or contractions, places in ourselves that we're not able to access. This is a part of your meditation journey. This is a part where, with your breath, guide yourself into yourself. Create space in your body. Find where there is a contraction. Find where you aren't able to access yourself. So you breathe into your system deeply. And you begin to envision, when you're sitting in your meditation, or right now, as you're listening to this, envision yourself growing roots into Earth Mother. Feel a shift happening. Take a deep breath. Breathe all the way in and envision these roots growing stronger and thicker. They come out of your root chakra, the bottom of your spine, around your genitals. The energy goes into Earth Mother. And you begin to feel a shift happening. A shift happens in your energy field. And over time, as you practice this, you'll get a stronger sense of self. Same thing happens when we can begin to release where the trauma is stuck in our system. In my case, I had my heart problems, and then I had my abandonment issues that were stuck in the sacral chakra, which happens for so many of us. As we begin to create space in the body, your body begins to heal itself. Then you begin to connect stronger to Earth Mother. Then our awareness awakens. And we're like, oh my God, the plants are alive. We have all these processes of life on our planet. The processes of making oxygen. The trees make oxygen. They breathe in carbon dioxide. They let out oxygen. It's the chlorophyll in the trees are taking sun energy, converting that into life force energy. And the trees are also sucking up water and nutrients through the soil into creating more life. basically the lungs of our planet. And all these other functions that are going on our planet Earth, the birds, the ocean creatures, the fish, the whales, the dolphins, the sharks, eating other parts of life, excreting something that then is eaten by other parts of life. And that goes on land as well, right? All these different animals are filling different functions in order to keep a balanced system going. When we look into our body and we realize deeply that the cells and the bacteria and the viruses are doing the exact same thing inside of your own inner body, the same processes of life that are happening on the planet are happening within you. As we bring our awareness into our body and we become more aware, more conscious of what's happening in here, we also learn that with the breath, the sacred breath, we bring life into ourselves. As you expand the feeling of aliveness in your physical body, you also learn how to come home inside of yourself. That saying, home is where the heart is, has changed its meaning for me. It used to mean for me that wherever my partner, whoever I was in love with, wherever they were, I thought that was my home. So if somebody wasn't with me or they were somewhere else, I'd be, oh my God, my home is somewhere else. But the saying truly means home is where the heart is. This is where the heart is. It's inside of me. It's inside of you. That's home. So as we bring ourselves back home into our body and we begin this healing journey and we begin to expand our aliveness, we also start to notice when we lose ourselves to the world and we lose ourselves to the social media networks and platforms and everything, we notice when we're seeking connection outside of ourselves instead of seeking it within. And as you strengthen your inner core connection to Earth Mother, to the energy of life itself, you and I, we don't need the likes any longer. We don't need other people to appreciate us as long as we appreciate us. As long as you love yourself, you don't need other people's love the same way. And once you move into that space of inner love, unconditional inner love, and you feel it in your sacral chakra, you feel it in your heart area, the flow of love and of life changes. And you don't have to attach yourself to anybody else in order to feel strong and centered in you. And this is the process of bringing your power back to your life, bringing yourself back home. It's a beautiful process. And as we do, when you connect to Earth Mother, when you connect to your inner sense of aliveness, you realize that even though we can share and spread this love, there's a different sense of need. You don't need anyone else. We can share time with people. We can share energy with people, but we don't need them to feel good. This is where you as a light worker become a sovereign being. You experience, you understand your inner sovereignty. You step into your inner light and you shine. And as we begin to shine more and more, you will be attracting other people on the same path into your life. And then the quality of the people around you will change. When we're not seeking outside of ourselves to make ourselves feel better, Equality, the people who show up for you are other people in the same sphere. Or if they're not, you start to notice right away that you're losing yourself again, and you can bring yourself back. It happens so easily, right? It's easy to lose ourselves. But as we become aware that, oh, darn it, I lost myself again. We breathe into our system. We take a few moments of meditation, and we bring ourselves home. So as you come back home into your heart, and you learn that home is where the heart is, home is where you are, you become that light worker, bearer, torch bearer. That is such a beautiful part of this journey. The more of us who can understand that, the more we understand our connection to Earth Mother, the more we understand our inner aliveness, the stronger you get on your walk. And when I say walk, I mean journey. I mean practice of life, practice of meditation. And there's so much healing that can be found that way. There's so much love that can be found that way. So as a light worker, we come back home. Let's take a few moments of meditation. I'd like you to just take a few deep breaths. Breathing all the way into the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Deepen your breath. Deepen your sense of aliveness. Feel how the air enters through your nostrils. Follow it into your body. And then feel your out-breath. Take a pause at the bottom of the breath. Take a pause at the top of the breath. Coming back home into yourself. Now with each breath, feel an expansion taking place in your system. Feel a tingling effect in your hands, in your body. And with each breath, feel how the light begins to come up inside of you. Feel yourself filling up with light from the root chakra and up. Gathering energy through Earth Mother up into your body. And expand your sense of life, your sense of light inside of you. Let that light move its way up, grow, fill you up in your torso, up in your heart area, in your throat area. Your arms, your hands, full of light, up into your throat. Third eye and crown chakra exploding in light. Up through your crown chakra, you will be connecting with the grand central sun. Now you're sitting with the grand central sun, with the energy coming in through your crown and your rootedness into Earth Mother. And light fills every cell of your body. And come back home, come into your body. Feel the strength and the power through your root chakra to your sacral chakra up your spine. Feel your aliveness, my dear Lightworker. Feel your inner love. Allow that love to fill up your sacral chakra around your belly button. Yes. Now we're going to come back home. We're going to do a root chakra lock, which is a tightening up everything around the genitals and around your butt. You're just tightening all the muscles. You feel the energy rising up in your body. And as you focus in on the third eye and on the crown, you can feel almost like an explosion of energy. Take a deep breath in. Consolidate your body. Feel the energy in the top of your neck, top of your skull, third eye. And release with a breath. Thank you for coming on board. You're doing a lovely walk. You're doing a fantastic job at being alive. And I'm so grateful that we got to share these moments. Have a lovely week. I should be live again. If not before, I'll be live next Monday. Namaste. And aho. Thank you, dear Ellie. Thank you.